Hello YouTube and welcome back to another game of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. We are at game number 5, so of course there's not really any spoilers on the score in this one, but if you haven't seen the previous games, I really do recommend seeing them. I mean, they were some pretty awesome 4 games and I definitely recommend having a look at those before watching this. But you know, hey, you're not really missing out really on who's the winner until you kind of see this one. So anyways, I'll kind of stop rambling on there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have that much to say about this game, about the start of this rather. So we'll jump straight into the game here, where we've got on the top left hand side of Ulrena, we've got ourselves Hydra, who is on Root Gaming and from South Korea. And his opponent, of course, Neeb, who is from the United States, and he is Teamless, I'm afraid. Also known as Neeblet. So let's see how this game plays out now. Just a few quick announcements to make. On the advice of our previous giveaway winner, I've decided to do some new things with the channel. So I'm not only going to be doing tournaments from now on. I mean, this was kind of the focus of my channel previously, just tournament games and pretty much doing a full series when I do have the time for it. And I've decided that instead I'm going to start also mixing in something similar, which a lot of you might be familiar with if you've been following other casters in the past, namely Husky, for example. So Husky had this thing called Bronze League Heroes. I'm going to probably start doing something very similar, but I'm probably not going to call it that just in case I get in trouble for it, even though Husky's not making videos anymore. But just for the sake of being safe, probably shouldn't call it the same thing. So yeah, I'll be starting to do a few amateur games as well, just because it's, you know, it's going to be a bit entertaining seeing what people are making mistakes on and all this kind of stuff. And hopefully you guys will learn a bit out of it too, or at least enjoy it. Maybe it'll be a bit funny, maybe it'll be a bit interesting, or seeing some cheese tactics. In fact, you know what? I'm going to also make a call here. If any of you guys do come across any replays for super insane cheese tactics or cheese failures, or even failed games where somebody makes such a crucial mistake that they lose, please email that on to me. I would definitely appreciate that. My link, of course, is going to be on my channel, so if you go into the About section, it's actually there showing you what my business email is, and I would super appreciate that. That would be super awesome, guys. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out. As you can see here, a bit of link aggression here, not going to be a huge problem for Neeb. He will be able to defend off against that with just one adept. That pylon is a little bit low, but should be just fine. This overlord, of course, spotting out pretty much everything here as well. And let's see, just one thing to note, there was no double expansion here for Hydra, so this is something a little bit unorthodox, but this map is so close. Everything is so close here that he definitely wants to be trying to punish his opponent as much as possible while this is possible early on. Now, Ulrena is, I've said this loads of times in the past, one of my favorite maps, and one of the reasons for that is because there's so many close bases here, a lot of expansion opportunity, and of course with that a lot of action as well. Now, saying that, it's kind of a map that can be both good and bad for both players. Zerg, of course, loved the short rush distance, but at the same time, once his opponent gets a bit of units, this becomes a very narrow choke, so very difficult for Zerg to actually get a good surround on if they're being engaged on right here. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Looks like a few probes already getting taken out, and this is actually not looking great. Oh no, shutting down the 2 gateways, and that's warp gates that are getting shut down with only 1 remaining. Oh no, I think that Hydra has just won the game by destroying that pylon. That one pylon is gonna prevent Neeb from creating any units. And is this the end of our Protoss player? Just one pylon getting taken out, shutting down his opponent altogether. And as I was saying, the rush distance here is so short that a lot of times players will indeed go for that rush or that very early aggression push. And at this point, looks like Hydra has broken into the main base. Probes are going to start to drop here as well. There's no more ground units for Neeb. He's gotten himself 2 army supply, which I believe is just the mothership core itself. And there we go. GG has been called. Hydra takes the series, and with that moves on to the round of 8. Now, I'm not going to spoil any of the round of 8 and round of 4, which is the semi-finals actually. Any of those scores, if you want to see those, of course, you're welcome to check out a WCS website, or rather the Team Liquid webpage for the WCS, where you'll see all of the scores. Myself, I'm going to move on to the finals, assuming this is the last series, which I do think it is. And we're going to be moving on to that, of course, tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. If you have liked the video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, as per usual. If you're subscribed already, thank you very much for staying on my channel and watching my videos. Of course, it's super appreciated. It's nice to see that some people like to watch it on a daily basis, or indeed every few days. Of course, if you're busy, that's no problem at all. So that's pretty much it. Good luck, take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.